quiet out here. Too quiet. They say only comes when no one's watching. God. A creature that can get into your house, take anything he wants, and then leave without a trace. People think they know him. They don't. They don't at all. Do bells usually sound that threatening?
Santa Claus, a beloved holiday icon, a bringer of gifts, a man who somehow keeps track of all of our private activities with no oversight. But what if Santa isn't just a myth? What if he is a cryptid, an ancient being whose true purpose remains unknown? Tonight, we uncover the strange and often unsettling truth about the Claus entity. Everyone knows the story of Santa Claus, a man who delivers joy to children across the world. But let's break that down. He knows when you're sleeping, he knows when you're awake. He's keeping a list of who's naughty and nice. That's not festive. That's surveillance. The more you think about it, the more it sounds like Santa is less of a gift giver and more of a holiday-themed data collector. Who's funding this operation? The elves? The CIA? Or does he have sponsors that we don't know about? The modern image of Santa Claus has its roots in older legends, some charming, some not. In Norse mythology, Odin flew across the sky during Yule, rewarding the good and punishing the bad. Imagine Santa, but with one eye and a hunger for war and blood. And then there's Krampus, a creature who kidnaps naughty children, beating them with sticks and dragging them to hell. I'm not saying that Santa outsourced his dirty work, but it is starting to feel like someone is delegating punishment to the guy with horns. So, is Santa just a sanitized version of these older myths? Or is he something else entirely, a being that is adapted to our modern times, trading axes and blood for cookies and brand deals? For years, people have reported sightings of a man in red entering homes through unconventional means. No one asks why he's breaking in or how he's fitting down the chimney, but here we are, normalizing it.
I saw him once. He was eating a cookie in my kitchen at 2 a.m. He didn't look at me, just muttered something about milk ratios and left. It was haunting.
Another witness in Canada reported hearing faint laughter outside of her window when she opened the curtains. She saw a sleigh hovering above her yard. The next morning, she found a single hoofprint burned into the snow. Are these sightings isolated incidents, or is Santa sending a message? If so, it is a cryptic one, and he's choosing his moments carefully. Other sightings describe him moving faster than any human should, laughing deeply and leaving behind strange gifts, like a PlayStation for one kid and socks for another. How does he choose? What are his criteria? Is this emotional manipulation, or does this being shame people for their economic status? To deliver presents to every child in the world in one night, Santa would need to move at roughly 650 miles per second. That is faster than most UFOs. So what is powering him? Advanced technology? Magic? Or is he bending time itself, possibly fueled by the crushed hopes of adults who stopped believing in him? And let's talk about the reindeer. Biologists agree that no known species can fly, let alone pull a sleigh at those speeds. Could these be genetically modified creatures? There's some theorists that believe that they may not be reindeer at all, but something else entirely. Something watching us with those glowing red noses. Perhaps the most unsettling aspect of Santa Claus is his ability to infiltrate homes. No locks, no alarms. Nothing stops him. He leaves gifts, sure. But is that all he's leaving? Or is he collecting something in return? No one questions why Santa wants cookies and milk, but think about it. Why those items? What's he doing with them? Could they be part of some ritual to maintain his immortality, or is it just an elaborate tax write-off for his midnight activities? Whether he's a mythical figure, a cryptid, or something else entirely, Santa Claus remains one of the most mysterious beings in history. A figure of joy, or something much darker. Next time you leave out the cookies and milk, consider this. Are you feeling the spirit of Christmas, or enabling something far more powerful? I hope you enjoyed this episode of Cryptid Creators. Just remember, the world is not as it seems, and neither are those in it. If you like this episode, make sure to leave a like and comment below with what you think about Santa Claus. Do you believe that he is working with the CIA, FBI, NSA, or do you believe that he is working for a far more nefarious nation state, like China? Let me know in the comments below.
We fucking fight demons in this house, bitch. Bring it.
This is the season